everybody 皆さんこんにちは、ミッチーです。久しぶりに、ディスコエリシアムを遊んでいきます。先ほどね、ちょっとジャーナルを見直していましたけど、今21時過ぎだから、あそこね、何度も会いに行こうとしてるんだけど、なかなか会えない。アパートに21時過ぎに会いに行けってあったよね。Which one is it? The smoker on the balcony. Visit apartment number 28 sometime after 21 o'clock. アパートはどっちだっけ？あれ？地図が見れない。なんで？ちょっと地図の使い方がいまいちわかんない。アパートどっちだっけ？こっちで合ってる？なんかいろんなタスクもらってるけど何も解決できてないよね。28上だっけ？Who are you again? この人アーティストだっけ？
Hello again, officers.
Yep.
Have you come to admire my mural?
あ、なんか増えてるよ。So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor? 殺人？殺人？事件のことは話さないけど、亡くなってる鎧のことは話してくれるかな？
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art? Art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
あれ軍隊用の仕様の、手袋村で女の子が持ってるの見たって。かわいい。
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
すごいかわいいって言ってたよ。got it.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
なんか雨に濡れた犬みたいですごいかわいそうになったって言って、なんで伝えたんだろうって。村こっちだよね。ここまで行けないね。明日だな。よいしょ。Thank you。鎧を全部見つけるのも一つのタスクだよね。あれ？ここクノが寝てるとこだっけ？誰が寝てんだっけ？ Can we go up here? No? あれ？これしかないのか。おばちゃん。
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy? Who's Cindy?
The artiste?
外の人か。さっ
Nothing
き
I
の
can
人
do
か。
about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
あれ？名前って聞いたっけ？
She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
28番どこ？
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume. Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
これ、そこの部屋、そこの部屋、誰が住んでんのって聞いてるけど、何も明確な答え戻ってこないね。
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
10番には今誰も住んでないって言ってるけど、でも足音聞こえたんだけど。
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there. Maybe it's those countercultural people again, breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
見てくれて？ Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
確かに若者はネズミよりひどいって。廊下を散らしまくりやがって。Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
鍵がかかってるドアの後ろ、には科学者が住んでるって。すごいなんか誇らしげに言ってるけど。
I think he studies astrology at the community college.
学生か。
Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology はなんだっけ、星の科学。
Something to do with all those stars around his door.
あれ？
He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
星ってタトゥーが星だったよね。
The symbol of what now? Huh. I thought Revachol was the capital.
She mumbles some kind of a response.
Who
then
are you?
hacks something.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
あんたもここに住んでんのかな？
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
2階にあるって。コールームの隣？コールームがさっき2階にあったベッドが置いてあったとこだよね。その隣って言ってたけど、なんか牢屋みたいなとこがあったけ
It's
どな。
barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
なんかすごいな、この
And
人。
all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
給料もらってんのかな？
She
じゃあ
hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
ただ毎日掃除するだけ？鍵のかかった扉。これじゃないね。
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
これだ、調べないといけないやつ。誰もいないはずの。でも、中の家具を動かす音が聞こえるよ。It's knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
静かになったけど誰も来ないね。
Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes.
女性の靴の音。そんなのわかんの？すごいな。
A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
あれ？今なんかバグったよ。This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. 扉に近づいてきた。誰だ？女性の声。警戒してる。 This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
中年扉開けないといけないの？これ警察だよって。開けろってこっちは言ったけど。You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
warrant あるのかって。warrant って日本語でなんだろう。取り調べする許可みたいな。
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
木剣警部は行こうって言ってるけど。This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here? からのはずなんだよ。
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Are you cooking morphine in there? I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in.
Oh, come on.
There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked. お、うまくいったよ。break-in。だと思ったら warrant は必要ないぞって脅してる。
Well, that was easy.
That was easy.
That was smart.
The lieutenant says, nodding toward the unlocked door. よし、入るぞ。誰だ？ Who's that? まずは調べさせてもらうよ。靴をもらった目の前で。Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. うわぁ、虫だらけのマトレス。やだ。A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. 薬？もらっていいの？おぉ、3つ足されたよ。じゃあ話してみようか。
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
ああ、不動産屋か。鍵持ってる。She jingles a set of keys in her hand.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
あ、この人から鍵をもらったらいろいろ調べられる。
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. パスポートも ID とか見せてくれるって。
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Revachol Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Nice haircut.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
次の人に貸すために準備しないといけないけど、前の人がね、めちゃくちゃにしたから。Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
元ビジネスオーナーの老人が住んでた。
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Isn't it a bit late to be working?
It is.
She breathes in and out to the count of 3. It looks like some special stress release technique before she continues.
Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning up someone's crash pad.
確かに働いてる。時間が遅いよね。
So, the sooner we get this over with, the better.
まあ、せかされてます。Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway? 廊下の向こう側に誰住んでる？
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but...
3ヶ月も、レント払ってない。
And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Ron って人が、修理とか、このビルのメンテしてる人なのかな。一つのドアを閉めに来たけど、隣のドアを閉めなかったって。それ、向こうにある穴が開いてるやつね。
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
逃げられたって。
The sum must have been puny.
鍵をかけて、家具とか持ち物を売り飛ばそうとしてたけど、逃げられた。My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
So wait, what happened to the wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
両方、向こうのアパート2つとも貸せない状態になってしまったって。
Of course.
OK。じゃあ、これが科学者かな。あ、コミュニストのやつだね。はい。報告しましょう。
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any countercultural people in apartment number 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Lax women and sexual deviance. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. やばいよ。Yes, some highly technological wizards are going to save this place. It'll be a visionary innovation utopia. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change, imperceptibly slow.
Yes. Well, I hope they're good people.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
まあいいや。2階に行きたいんですけど。バークニーかなこっちの。お。A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. この人じゃない？ Hello.
Gendarmerie.
いた。
You found me.
やっと。何度ここに来ようとしたか。The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds.
We got your hint. Found the key right under that stone. ヒントもらって鍵を見つけたんだっけ
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Make things right. またここでもなんかやらかしたの。 I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, he says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards door number 28. My Sunday friend ってどういう意味？俺の日曜日の友達？話したい。By the way, I'm really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me. You do.
誰？ Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one.
この人がその殺人されてるとこ目撃してる可能性があるってことで話しに来たんだよね。でも、いや、俺は何も言うことないよ。俺の友達に話した方がいいって言われてる。
Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
猫ちゃん。
Besides, I've got to run.
逃げるの？
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
But I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
散歩でも行くの？
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
ハイヒールを履いた男性がクラブから。出てきた。Only if you promise that we'll talk again, it's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, all right?
お、レベルアップ。Okay.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim? なんであいつはいつも leaving? いつも去るんだ。
Who knows, detective? It's a mystery.
Mystery. Let's go, Kim. We have to interview his Sunday friend.
Right after you.
よし。次はなんだ？これは何？ Plus one to indirect modes of taxation. These Per and Ingersoll shoes have no lacing but a strap and buckle. Due to their elegant and affluent design, they have been described as the most advanced dress shoe. So advanced, in fact, that walking through slush and mud does not leave a single trace on them. すごいな。泥とかに歩いてもつかないみたい。おしゃれじゃん。全然ミスマッチだね。What's indirect mode of taxation? さてレベルアップ。あれ Do I have 3 skill points? I can unlock one. I'll forget one. 何かこっちあげようか。 savoir faire, interfacing, composure, drama, and coordination, perception, reaction speed. ドラマをマックスにしてみるそれ一つでいけるかな ?9、10、11。よし、一気にマックスにしたよ。
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
これ靴のこと語ってるね。You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy.
Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the
こ
world.
れまた新しいファートもらうんじゃないかな。
Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal.
何この靴は履いてもっとリベラルになって。なんで左翼は left wing.
They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
どういうこと
Wow, you work hard.
I do work hard.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
たくさん歩いたって
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros
もう何言っ
and
てん
the
のか分かんなくなっ
Soviets.
てきたよ。
It ain't easy, but you do
何を
it
やるんだ
day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I'm a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. I like that.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself,
I did shoot myself in the mouth.
are you rich?
Are you rich? No, I'm not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo.
こんなに
Why
働
is that?
こんなに働き者ないんだ。なんでまだ貧乏なんだって。Fucking taxes, man. The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket. Stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
G-man って government のことかな。税金が高いから、もう何をしても歩いても買っても売っても喋るだけでもくしゃみをしてもこう税金取られる。
Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
でもここには税金ほとんどないんじゃない？ I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both. but they got those indirect modes of
お、
taxation.
これだ。
Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gossamer State's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
どうしよう。これ、フリーマーケットじゃないよ。フリーマーケット。側になるか。Are you sure that seems like a pretty big... No fucking way, I guess I'm a free market
Here you
fundamentalist.
go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
実際に税金を取られる形じゃないけど、いろんな他の方法で 98% のお金を政府に取られてるって。で、今のがどうなったの？これか。First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. 4つ。4つ使えるけどな。まあいいや。Interview the Sunday friend. Okay, let's go. 誰だ？Quarterly Business Magazine. Empty ashtray. Governmental issues take me all over Revachol as you can see. 政府の人？ Dishes soaked up in a pot. Someone is always watching. 誰かに常に観察されてる。Flyers for underground parties, dates for open lectures at a local university. 何これ？お和風の帽子。An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. What's this? なんかやっぱアジアン系だね。もうこれ今女性のじゃない？ Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. やべ。やばいよこれ。あれ、suggestion はどこだっけ？これか。0今。rhetoric は、まあ、rhetoric はこれからいいんだけど、logic まあまあ、どっちでもいいな。いやー、ダメだな。やべえな。shivers か。あれラーマこれ12になったね。 いや、12になる必要ないな。でも、エレクトロケミストリーはいいかもね。でも、まあ。いや。OK。出せ。OK、話してみよう。Hello.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
すごいちゃんと体の手入れしてる人だね。
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
Coalition government 政府の人。
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
ちょっと怪しいな。どういうこと？
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
何今見つけたものとかのことを聞くの？ Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk rope from.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the
The
balcony.
lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
まあいいか。Enough with the small talk. What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
The price stability. Stable price ってことか。インフレーション、インフレが、ひどくならないように監視してんのかな？
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment? なんでこのアパートにいるんだ？
Ah, well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
このビルのレノベーションをするために来てるって。もともとは高層ビルだったみたいだね。Let's talk
Whatever
about...
you wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol. この International Coalition っていうのが Revachol を乗っ取ったの？どういうこと？
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
There's a joke here, and you know what it is.
Yeah, what they call a debater.
Oh, how wonderful. I've heard it's oodles of fun. Not that I have time to take up new hobbies myself.
The lieutenant lets out a long, nasal sigh.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
彼のことはあんま話してくれないね。ただ勉強しに来てるってこと以外。But what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
彼の情報を教えられないのなんで So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
As though you weren't envious enough of the boy as is.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
彼のアパートになんであんた一人がいるのって。景色を眺めてるだけって。what view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
No, listen.
聞いてみろ。
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. まあね。ビルは結構ボロボロになっていろいろ変わってるけど、この景色はね、高級な景色だから。I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
I'm all ears, officer.
よし、本題に入るか。You actually witnessed the lynching? 目撃したのか
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Is it because you did it? Start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
彼らが遺体みたいなに見えるものを運び込んできたら、周りの窓が一つ一つ死んでいったって。明かりが消えてったってことかな。
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
8人ぐらい
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human,
200キロっ
as far as
て
I could tell.
それは肩車したから一人の足跡が深く見えたんじゃないWhat happened next?
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
まあその木のところに運び込んだところを見て、でも多分みんな周りの人たちがこれ見ちゃいけない、知らないふりをしないといけないと思ってみんな明かり消して見ないようにしたのかな。でも声は聞こえたって。あの人を殺すって脅してたって。脅す ?threatening。What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
大体白人だったと思うけど、アリオパガイツって何人 ?2 人。そしてメスクアクセント。1人いたって。Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
多分全員男性だったって。でも1人女性がいたような。
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a woman?
It's possible, officer. But I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
可能性はあるけど、暗かったからわからない。
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
リンチにしては静かすぎたって。何も起きてない。What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched the guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Interesting. 叫びが静まってそれだけだ。銃声もない。喜びの叫びもない。何も。Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
なんで RCM 警察電話しなかったんだ。そうするべきだよね。でもショックだった。
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
時間は覚えてないけど、遅かったって。
My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take.
真夜中。0時30分ぐらい。So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
吊るされたのは見てないと。次の日になるまでは。Those are all my questions. Thank you for your time.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM. A moment, officer.
何？まだなんかあるの？
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
もう二度と話すことはない。Why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
まあ、彼も消えるってことね。
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
まあ、これで、今夜の仕事は終わったんじゃないかな。
Was there anything else? Of course.
まあ、行くか。彼が寝るように、木さんが寝るようにできないかな。 したら自分で鎧を調べに行けるよね。今日はそろそろここで終わりたいところだけど、ちょっともう一回。
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to...
新しいサートもらったよ。あれ？ここは前入ったんだっけ？ What's in here?
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one...
あ、これ鍵こじ開けて。いや、鍵をもらって入ったとこか。あれ？シャツ。なんか、おしゃれになりそうだよ。これ前ここにあった？シャツ、シャツ、シャツ。あれ？ここもなんかいいシャツあるじゃん。それか、ファスボンナージェ。Conceptualization。どれがいいのかな。よし。とりあえず今日はこんなとこで終わりたいと思います。次回お楽しみに。Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.